Hey guys, it's Drac and this is a box. Now I'm here with a very, very exciting review for you because this was leaked a little bit early on Walmart.com. Now, what could possibly be inside? Well, if you watched my Toy Fair videos, you know that the most exciting electronic blaster for me, other than the rival Chaos, was the upcoming Elite HYPERFIRE. And that is what is in this box. So, this actually is not my HYPERFIRE. A good friend of mine, Matt, who you've seen before, he's the one with the heavy Vortex Tactician loadout from Texas. This is his HYPERFIRE and he sent it over for me to modify. But it means that I can make a full unboxing review and mod guide for you all in one. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So this is the Nerf HYPERFIRE, firing 5 darts per second, claiming Elite XD ranges of up to 90 feet. We know that that's more or less nonsense, that these really hit about 60 to 70 foot ranges, needing 4 D batteries, and I even got some brand new Duracells to load it up with. This kid looks like he's having a ton of fun now. Of note, on the box here, there's no tiger camo, and I think that that looks really clean and really nice. I'm pretty sure that when we unbox this, it'll have the same tiger camo pattern that it did at Toy Fair. Down here, we're also advertising the Stratobow, which I played with at Toy Fair, and the Dual Strike, which has been out for a while. Fully motorized, featuring 5 dart per second, we've already said that, and comes with a 25 round drum. So let's go ahead and complete the unboxing. Oh no, it's unboxed! And so I decided that loading up just the drum wasn't enough, that I'd have to do an 18, a 15, and a 6 just for the sake of variety. Variety is the spice of life, after all. So after throwing in the D batteries, I still really like the kind of back heaviness balance that this has with the 3 ports here. It's quite comfortable wind shoulder. Now out in front of you, it has the tendency to dip just a little bit, but it's not that bad. Now, I do love the front profile with the integrated foregrip. I don't like that it does not have a Nerf in-strike barrel attachment point up here. That kind of bugs me. Now, the jam door in this one is doing much more than just being a jam door. It's not just a jam door, it's also the feeding mechanism. So you can see here that this is a one-way kind of ramp here, where the rubber on this is turning through gears which are powered by a motor that I think is right here, and that's actually what's powering the feeding of the blaster, whereas the Rapid Strike had a pusher for full auto that ran on a cyclical kind of bit. This is going to just turn this conveyor belt, which will in theory rip darts off of the top of the magazine and throw them into the flywheels up here. Now, I can't rev the blaster because it is of course full of locks, but as soon as we throw something inside, you can hear that it is in fact quiet for what it is. Now, it should be getting reasonable performance, or at least it was at Toy Fair, but it's very quiet. Now, I like the sci-fi grip. I think it's a lot of fun. I know that some people don't necessarily like the sci-fi grip, but the combination of the thumb port, the rev trigger, and the main trigger makes for an overall very ergonomic, kind of weird feel. Now, I just really like the new flywheel package that isn't a Strife. I'm so excited to have something that does something different and isn't just a complete and total Strife reshell a la Modulus, a la Nerf Cam, a la Demolisher, etc., etc. So it's exciting to have something bright, shiny, and new. Even if I don't really like the Tiger Camo, I do like that it is in Elite colors, not necessarily Modulus colors. I don't like that it doesn't have any of the things that make the In-Strike Elite line super duper great, like a stock attachment point. I get that it doesn't need one because the batteries are in the stock, but I don't know why it doesn't have a barrel attachment point, and I don't know why there's only one tactical rail. That's kind of confusing to me. It seems like they should have slapped a tactical rail here or here, but overall a very cool looking blaster in my opinion, but that doesn't even matter if it doesn't fire well. So let's fire kind of at this guy. And it took a second to kind of get revved up. That was a little bit strange. I do love the overall, like, very, very quiet performance of it. You can hear that, but there's definitely going to be no accessing this with the jam door open, and you could kind of watch that wind down, which was cool. So with this switch forward, It's revving up, and oh man, you gotta pull the trigger to get it to go. My bad. So that's the kind of conveyor going, and then you can see that wind down there. Let's fire through the banana magazine next. Interesting. Not compatible with the banana magazine, is it? I wonder why. We'll try one more time. But there was a weird kind of... Okay. And that's disappointing. These are brand new batteries, and yet the ranges on my model are not up to snuff. Take a step back. Try this. Ooh, we'll get tactical. Get in the trees. So it seems like you start dropping ranges the faster you fire. So as you really lay into it, you lose ranges. But those first couple of shots, not so bad. The next ones, as it goes through, and I think I have, well, virtually nothing left. There's an ACK dart. Let's see if it'll even fire that. One nice thing is you don't have to worry about darts flying out the top. Yeah, I fishtailed that. Let's see, what does it look like with an 18 in? The 18s aren't bad. I like that the grip is right there, so that's pretty ergonomic, and this is very close for my fingers at least, so it's a reasonable primary, I think. I hate that. The new clip trying to like find its way in there is a little jarring. Okay, full steps back all the way to here. All right. So again, the first shot, well, it's empty. It does fire very fast. To be fair, the rate of fire is insanely high, which is why I keep running out of darts. But overall, I think it's a good looking blaster. It's going to MSRP for 50 United States dollars. I truly think that that's about what a flagship blaster should cost. So while I think that things like the Mastodon and the Chaos are very expensive, almost to the point of being overpriced, I think that the Elite HYPERFIRE is pretty reasonably priced. It's a full auto primary with a lot going for it that ships with, and I've got it loaded with not what it came with, but ships with a 25 round drum. So if you kind of take that into account, it's more or less where the Rapid Strike released at its MSRP, and so I think it's a pretty fair buy, and frankly it's a very fun blaster. Now there are a few different things that I can't wait to crack it open and try, because I think that it needs a little bit of love and a lot of help to get up to like maximum performance potential, since it's clearly these motors don't have the torque to handle that rate of fire for a long period of time, and so we're getting darts dropping off in range. But overall, I like the blaster, so I'll continue to put links in the description box below to things like a mod guide and probably a direct comparison to the Rapid Strike, but a fun blaster at a reasonable price and a fine offering. I'm really glad that I got the chance to see this blaster a little bit early and review it for you, because I think that it's been getting a lot of hate, and I don't think that that's necessarily fair. It's a fun blaster that looks cool. I like this one. I'm excited to take it apart. I've heard interesting things about the internals. You'll have to check out my mod guide to see what the insides look like.